Um, Sony. I love you, Sony. I do. I'm a gamer, and I love all consoles. I play on the PS5. I just beat the Spider-Man game, so I might do a late review of the game. And then of course, I have my Xbox. My Xbox has been collecting a little bit of a dust right now while I'm playing on the PS5. I just beat the Spider-Man 2 game, like I said. And then right now I am playing Alan Wake Remaster. And then I'll start Alan Wake 2 right after I beat that. But anyway, so let's talk about Sony. Sony. What else is there to say? Number one, first, you decided to increase the PlayStation Plus. Not just a little bit. They increased it significantly. It not only went up not $10, it went up $20. So we literally jumped from $59.99 for being able to play online, because there's really no additional benefit that was added to the PS Plus. Literally, there was nothing. And then after they raised the price, they give us games like Saints Row. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not gonna lie, Callisto Protocol was a good game that they put out for the PS Plus. I'll give you that one. All right, but all the other games that you're gonna be putting out, they better be bangers. They better be bangers and not fucking Saints Row 4. We don't give a shit about Saints Row 4. Okay? We're not paying $80 a year for fucking Saints Row 4. Okay? There's no fucking value there. All right? I apologize. I just get upset when these big companies start to think that they matter, that they think that they're way more prominent than anything. They think that we won't vote with our money. Most people that I've seen that have commented on Sony's move they would cancel right after their subscription is done, because literally there is no benefit. And then if you do want to play certain games, the older games, the PS Plus games, just sign up for a month, beat those games, cancel it again. No need to hold on to it. There's no value there. So anyway, so that was number one, right? Number two is when they started to raise the prices of the console due to market conditions or whatever the reason there was. And that was for like other regions. The United States was excluded on that price hike. Number three, they come up with the PlayStation 5 Slim. And then they make these stupid moves with the PS5 Slim. So if you choose the PS5 Slim, I've talked about this video. I know. We're just going. I promise, I'm going full circle here. It's gonna make sense in a little bit. So just stay with me. All right. So number three, they introduced the PS5 Slim. It's not cheaper than the last one. It's more money now. It's way more money. There's literally no fucking value on the PS5 Slim digital edition. You're better off buying the one with the disc. Do not buy the fucking digital one, because later on down the road, if you decide that you want to get the disc drive, you're paying like $80 for it. And then on top of that, you got to pay $30 to get the fucking stand that's included on the last generation PS5, which is just fucking insane. So that was 3 strikes right there. First strike, you raised the price of the PS Plus and gave us no fucking value. There's no value there. Second strike, you increased the price of the PlayStation 5 across other regions. Third strike, PS5 Slim, no fucking value. Do not buy the digital. It actually went up in price. I guess that was a way for them to increase the price for the United States version. And the fourth strikes. So while Sony is making all these moves because to meet market condition, guess what they're doing? they're laying off people. They're laying off people, especially from the developers of Destiny. Bungie is getting laid off. They're laying off people. So not only did they increase the money, increase the PS Plus, increase the cost of the PlayStation 5 Slim, on top of all that, they're still terminating people, firing people from their jobs. That's the kind of company you hardcore fans want to support. I do not support this. They give us no value, and on top of that, people are losing their jobs. That's why I have no loyalty to no one fucking company. They're all pieces of shit in my opinion. Just don't worship fucking consoles. Don't worship a piece of fucking plastic because they don't pay your fucking bills. They don't give a fuck about you. All these big corporations doesn't fucking matter. They don't give a shit about loyalty. They give a fuck about your hard-earned money, and they will get it one way or another. They will flip you upside down and shake you for all you got. They don't care. Best believe if something happens to me today and I happen to die, you think Sony's going to come out and say something? You think Sony's going to donate money to my family? Fuck no. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They just care about my money. That's all they care about. So here is the article. I know it took us a while to get here, but I just wanted to make those points. Bungie delaying Destiny 2 expansion and Marathon release amid layoffs. Bungie is the latest to lay off staff in what's been a brutal year for developers, which is funny because Sony has been trying to make more money by increasing the price of subscriptions and increasing the price of the PlayStation 5, yet they're still firing people, which is crazy to me. I guess the end of the quarter must be coming up or something, so they're trying to make their profit margin even larger than what it is, because sometimes they will do that. They will fire people to improve their bottom line, so the CEO gets a little bit more bonus. It's fucked up, but that's just business. It's nothing personal. Bungie is laying off an unspecified number of staffers, as well as delaying 2 of its forthcoming titles, Marathon and Destiny 2's forthcoming expansion, The Final Shape. The latter is now expected to launch in June 2024, while the former won't be expected until 2025. The layoff, first reported by Bloomberg, are part of an ongoing cuts within Sony PlayStation's division. There's no official number just yet, but ex-Bungie employees have begun posting on social media about the layoff. Sony purchased Bungie last year in a $3.6 billion deal that was supposed to see the Destiny developer operate as an independent unit within the company. Bullshit. They ain't independent. Sony's still cutting the checks. Sony's like, we're trying to get our $3.6 billion back. We're trying to make that money back as soon as possible. So stop playing games with us, or we're going to lay some of y'all off. Anyway, moving on. Today is a sad day at Bungie as we say goodbye to colleagues who have all made a significant impact in our studio. Bungie CEO Pete Patterson wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. So, to be honest, Bungie is not the only one. Epic Games has also laid off, about 830. We've seen the Embracer Group laying off people. CD Projekt Red laid off about 100 people in July. Niantic, 230 staffers. So it's not very uncommon for companies to lay off people. But what's kind of fucked up is there's certain companies that will make a shit ton of money, yet they still will get rid of people. They will fire people just to improve their bottom line, which is fucked up. Like I said, these companies, they don't give a shit about you or me or the people that work for them. They just care about their bottom line at the end of the day. That's the only thing they give a shit about. What looks good to the shareholder. That's it. That's the only people they give a fuck about. The fucking shareholder. So here's another article. Since we're here talking about Sony, I wanted to roughly just talk about this. I was going to do a separate video, but I feel like I'm super late. So I feel like I'm just going to cover it in this one. So Sony defends PlayStation Plus price rises. We have to adjust to market condition. Bull fucking shit. We adjust to market condition, but the price you're asking is just fucking insane. $30 fucking dollars. You went up from $59.99 to fucking $80 for PS Plus. Absolutely ludicrous. And they'll give like stupid ass statements that makes absolutely no fucking sense to me at all. So here's what they said. La 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 la. Let me see. I'm trying to find the quotes here. Here it is. This price adjustments will enable us to continue bringing high quality games and value added benefits to PlayStation Plus subscription services. We don't give a fuck about movies, any of that shit that they added onto the what was it, like the premium plan, the highest one that they have. They added movie or some bullshit like that. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Let's be fucking honest. We're fucking gamers. When Microsoft tried to do something like that, the fans went absolutely berserk. I don't know if you remember it way back when Don Matrick was the CEO of Microsoft and he was trying to build the Xbox One as the one system that can have all your movies, your games, and your TV shows all in one. It even had like an adapter so you can connect your TiVo or connect your box to the console so you can actually watch TV on your Xbox One, the ultimate console. Remember that? And people were so fucking upset. They'd be like, we don't give a shit about any of that shit. And that is so true. We're fucking gamers. We don't give a shit about fucking TVs. If I want to watch TV, I'm going to boot up my fucking fire stick and watch a movie or watch it on my computer. I have so many different places to enjoy those entertainment. My consoles are for fucking games and maybe sometimes 4K Blu-rays. Okay? So to me, there's really no value at all, especially for the PlayStation Plus. You're paying an extra $20 for what? What the fuck are we paying for? For online? That ain't shit. If they would, to me, it would make more sense. Have me pay the $159.99 for the highest one, but include those first party games included in there, day and date, the day that they release. Put it in there. I wouldn't mind paying that much for a whole year. I would be completely fine with that if I get to enjoy the latest PlayStation game, first party exclusive, day one, day and date. But no, Sony wouldn't do that. No. They're just going to raise the price and not give you shit for it and then expect you to just fucking eat it. Sony reminds me of fucking Apple making all these ridiculous things and making you pay for it. But anyway, moving on. In a recent interview with Barron's, Sony Interactive Entertainment Business Chief Eric Lampal was asked to justify the price hike to consumers. Lampal responded to Sony to say Sony had no choice. Yeah, they fucking did. It's funny because they raised the price and then they lay off some members from Bungie. So you're making more money, but yet you're still firing people. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense, business-wise. But for us people, like I said, they don't give a shit about the people that work for them. They don't give a shit about me or you. They just care about our fucking money. We had no choice to raise the price of the PlayStation Plus. We want to make PlayStation Plus great, he said. With our reboot last year introducing tier system, a lot of consumers have recognized that there's a lot of value in the PlayStation 5. Yeah, for the price that you guys came up with, it was a good fucking price. But now, no, fuck no, it's not. It's a terrible fucking price. Not fucking worth it. Like practically everything else in the world, we have to look at our pricing and have to adjust to market conditions. I'm happy to say, unlike a lot of other subscription services out there, we haven't touched the PlayStation Plus pricing for 85% of the world in many years. So the fuck what? You weren't giving us anything, and you're still not giving us shit. Giving us games like fucking Saints Row. Who the fuck gives a fuck about Saints Row? And I apologize for dropping these F-bomb, but this just fucking frustrates me when companies try to come up with this PR statements instead of, recognizing that the PlayStation 4, when it first came out, gave us the value that we wanted. They were doing all the right things. They gave a shit about the consumers. But when the PlayStation 5 released, they just gave their base fans the middle fucking fingers. They said, go fuck yourself. We're going to try to milk you for all you got. That's how I feel about it. So yeah, that's all I got to say. I feel like there's really no value in the PlayStation 5. I made video about it, and I seen you guys enjoy those videos, and so I just wanted to cover the layoff. I wanted to cover this Sony defending themselves, and then just talk a little bit more about the fact that Sony's not giving us any value for our money, and they're not in the right track right now. I feel like they need to turn course before they go to they start to, I don't know, things have to change. We literally have to vote with our wallet in order for anything to change. So if you have a PS5, do not purchase the PS5 Slim. You don't need it. Just wait for the next one. Either wait for the Pro or wait for the next generation PlayStation 6. The PlayStation 5 right now is already powerful. It's good enough. As long as it lasts until the next one comes out, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't give them any more fucking money, and cancel your subscriptions if you don't need it. If you don't need it, don't do it. I mean, when Microsoft increased their price, it was understandable, but the value is there comparing to what Sony is offering. I get day and date. The new Forza Motorsports launch, I got that the first day when it first came out, and they partner up with other studios to bring us those games, on the same day that it releases. You know what I mean? So to me, Microsoft gives me way more value for my money than Sony. Sony just gives us middle fingers and they expect us to love and kiss their ass, which I will not do. I'm not getting paid by anybody, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. But you have these ponies sucking at Sony's titties to get free shit. But at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about y'all. That's what you got to realize. Any big corporations don't give a fuck about you. All right? I'm sorry. That's the truth. If you didn't know, now you know. As always, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I know the video was long as fuck, but I just had to get it out of my chest. I had to get it out. So as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.